Mushroom Chew, and today we are building a cat build. And to take one moment to be non-serious and slightly humorously intended self-sympathetic, you're not allowed to judge the quality of my build today because I'm getting sick. Ha. I know you can't see me, but I stuck my tongue out. Sound effects help. Okay, you know whenever you wake up and your throat is like, we die. Yes, today we die. I'm really hoping it's going to be one of some sorts. Well, I don't know if it's like a false alarm or if your immune system just kicks butt quicker than usual. But I hope it doesn't like become a full-blown thing, but we'll see. So, of course I was like, I'll build in The Sims, because I was going to anyway. But what makes you feel more better when you feel bad than The Sims? Although, man, you know, whenever you just have a little idea, and you're like, I'll just quickly build something in The Sims, and then suddenly 3 hours of your life have gone by and you don't know what day it is? Yeah. So I did not have, I know I've mentioned I want to build a cat cafe. This isn't quite the cat cafe I pictured. I have a more specific idea, a more stylized, themed, aesthetic idea, but this is a fun on-the-spot build. It has a little residential corner. It has a employee break room, and as you can see, it has some wonderful toilets for your business that are cat inclusive. Because it's a cat cafe, okay? The cats have needs, man. But yeah, it's a little bit, I like it. It's just, you know what? It's just that I know I could technically build something better, but it's still good. It's still chill. It's a spacious yet cozy cat cafe with plenty of room for your cats and Sims to play with the laser pointers and just enjoy all of the daylight coming in the windows. There is an outdoor area, and I've even remembered to do some landscaping because nothing is more distracting than going through all of the plants and seeing if the debug ones or the not debug ones are better. I can speak. I just forgot what I was gonna say next. There's the part where it's like, well, of course, Shrimp, you're getting sick. Your brain's not 100%. And then there's the part where it's like, but sometimes days are like this anyway, so does it really matter? I built like a cool little platform thing. I kind of like the idea. Okay, I know there's some mods out there that I think do have it, but you know, like the like cat platformy bridge like around the upper part of a wall things that exist in real life. I really wish we could do that properly in The Sims, but I built them a little platform up to a little pet door that takes them into the residential area if they're like, no, I'm fed up being a cat, being forced into interacting with all these Sims. I'm going away into the cozy quiet room. They can do that, you know. The cats, it's all about the cat's comfort. If the cats want to be out and interact, sure, and if they don't, that's valid too. But also there's so much space, there's like so many beds and the cat trees dotted around. I place some things right beside tables, so it's like even if the cat's just lounging, you know, maybe you'll have your cat like chilling right beside you. It'll be great. I also placed some chess tables if, you know, some of your Sims are like, actually, I'd like to do something other than interact with cats. I don't know why they're at a cat cafe if they're thinking that, but, you know, whatever suits your Sims. You can predict there's a lot of, cat-shaped decorations. There's a couple of fireplaces with some cozy seating around them, 'cause, you know, cats want to be around at a nice little fireplace. I feel like I could definitely have went more overboard with cat beds, but I was like, they're gonna sit in the chairs and stuff too, it's fine. I haven't, like, played with this yet, but I am preparing the one and only Katarina Lynx to run this small business in my current save. Also in my current save, like, her cats, I don't know if it's her cats bred with each other, but she has a bunch of kittens, as well as, like, the cats she starts with, and I'm like, okay. I haven't turned my mods on yet from, like, the new expansion and everything, and I need to double check if I have updated everything yet. But apparently MCCC, you can see your pet's family tree through that, so I'll do some investigating eventually. And yeah, sorry, I'm still just in love with this fence with the fairy lights. Though I didn't go quite as like string light overload as I did with the book and board game coffee shop I built last week, which you should also check out if you're in the business of looking for cozy themed businesses. Yeah. It's quite funny because I wasn't sure what I was going. I knew I was going to build something today. I didn't know what. I have a few different ideas of businesses, both of like more creative, you know, hobby to businesses as the pack is meant to be conveying. Vibe, like, you know, pottery, tattooing, painting. I want to build those sorts of businesses, but I have a fun idea that I want to see if I'm not gonna spoil my actual idea, but all I'm saying is what if the business wasn't the best it could be? And I have a very specific build idea to go with exploring that concept. So I'll remember to do that sometime. So yeah, I wanted to put a lot of treats in the display case. I'm like, well, you know, your Sims are getting their coffee and whatever, and they can get their cats some treats. I do put like the treat machine in the employee room, so like your Sims could keep it stocked up if they so choose. I still haven't really weighed up what's more beneficial, having the balance between like the coffee and the whatever for sale in the display cases, or is the like ticket kiosk the way for profits. See, little cat trees beside the table, so you know if a cat just like wants to say hi but not actually interact, you can sit there, enjoy your coffee, and be like, there's a cat right beside us, how awesome. That's what I would be like anyway. And I made sure I'm not entirely certain if, because they're not like your Sims personal items, if the Sims will be able to pick up those cat wand toys, but I'm hoping, and if not, it adds to the vibe of like, yeah, play with our cats. They love people. They love people so much. I mean, I can't judge it too much because I have not painted all the walls and stuff yet, but man, did the beige and brown come out strong in this. Like, there's pops of color, which was kind of the point. I knew I'd be using some really colorful things, so I didn't want to, like, I guess have the main color scheme be too colorful. Plus, it's kind of cozy in a not super in your face. Kind of goes with anything, which is really what I was going for, because I attempted to build this, and I think I succeeded, with only base game, cats and dogs, and business and hobbies. Which, well, I'm not used to having a limit on my items, so I was like, where's all the other chairs? That's the other thing, I want to build a cat cafe using more packs. I want to have like a whole sectional sofa, like, going around half of the walls. I want to go super cozy. But like, there's so many ideas for how to lay out a cat cafe. I'll get through them all. I feel like I'm gonna do a really, like, inspired by, not fully inspired, but slightly more in the vibes of, there's a cat cafe, I'm sure there's probably more than one, but there's a cat cafe in London called Lady Dinah's Cat Emporium. I know they've like remodeled and redesigned since. I haven't been there in like almost a decade, so I went once and that was enough. But back then they had a very, what I would say, very pink and fancy themed setup, and I'm like, I kind of want to build a cat cafe on that vibe, but then I also want to build like a less square, cozy vibe. And I want to build a dog cafe eventually too, which will obviously have a much bigger outdoor space for the dogs to go run. I spent way too long thinking about the floors in this place. I was like, is this too dark? But the light was too light with the light furniture. And then I was like, okay, happy middle, happy medium. It's all good. All good. In my head while I was building this, because when I was building it, I hadn't decided on Katarina Links, but in my head I was like, whatever sim runs this business just loves green. That's why the little residential area is green and there's pops of green chairs around the place. I say around the place, it's really mostly in the platforms and the employee area. I was gonna do like multicolored chairs at all the tables, and I was like, I don't think that fits the vibe of how the rest of the room is like decorated in color schemes, so I think there will be a chaotic color combination business at some point. Might be more fitting in like a painting business or something, especially with those, the cat and dog chairs that obviously are wooden chairs painted. We'll see. I have lots of little ideas and eventually I will get to them. In the true procrastination of hobbies and life goals. I can call building The Sims my life goals. That's the thing. Nobody gets to decide what your life goals are but you, so, you know, if buying plushies and building The Sims are my life goals, I'd say I'm doing wonderful. I'm very excited to actually see all the cats come to this. I'm like I've said in other videos, whenever I've said I wanted to build a cat cafe with the new pack, being able to build a cat cafe and actually like set it as a cat hangout and like have cats as target customers and have like other people actually bring their cats. Like it's not dependent on your Sims household cats, and if you're lucky, maybe a stray. I'm very, very happy. Oh man, I said stray. Speaking of stray, this isn't going to be a promo, this is just cat rambling, but I've been playing Stray and streaming it over on Twitch because I'm trying to get back into doing all of the fun internet things. Obviously, if that does interest you, you know, links in the description, check it out. But mostly I'm just like, being a cat's so much fun. It's so funny. I had a great little stealth mission, which absolutely involved me leaping in a box and then someone lifting the box and carrying it to where I needed to go. With me being like, la 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 la, there's no cat in the box. It was great. And then there's the times when the stealth didn't work, but we don't need to talk about that. I really quite like those tiles. I don't know, I appreciate having more options in tiles that are actually both designs and colourful. Ah yes, my landscape thing, because my little brain did go, oh yeah, landscaping's a thing. Then, you know, it's a nice business. Of course, they're gonna have like some snazzy flowers and stuff. I had a brief moment where I considered wall dividers, and I was like, no, this is gonna be like an open, spacious, sunny, like everyone's just watching the cats run all the way around the room. Life is good. Vibe. Also, again, sorry, string lights on that. Like, words for that outdoor cover, gazebo, not gazebo, cover, whatever, tent thing are not in my head, but string lights are on it and that's great. Also, I did have stairs there and apparently placing the roof just yeeted them, so whether or not it works, the headcanon is the cats can jump from their little platformy tree thing up, and if they can't actually do that in The Sims, that's okay, because they can still come in and have a little nap and leave. And we can just pretend. Okay, and now that I realize I did add string lights, or add the tree with the string lights, but that's a cat and dog thing, so that's not new, thus it does not count. And you cannot say I went overboard with the string lights. But I had fun with the plants. I very much did. It's like, not super crazily overboard, not even overboard, like, some people do really amazing landscaping. I'm a happy medium kind of person. If it doesn't look empty and it looks nice, I've won. So this is not minimal. Minimal. Like whenever I just shove some nice flower hedges around the wall of a building. It's more than that, but I'm sure like expert landscapers could do so much more. And I'm not meaning that in like a I have like lost the ability to self-deprecate. Nope. I can say it, but I swear the last like week or two, I cannot say it whenever I go to say it. No. I can hear it in my head, but I can't. I don't know. Is this a neurodivergent brain thing happening, or is this just words are hard sometimes? I don't know. Anyway, I don't mean it in a feel bad for myself way about the landscaping. I know landscaping isn't my strongest point, and I'm okay with that because like like a lot of things I will learn and improve as time goes on. And it means I get more proud when I do any landscaping because I'm like, oh wow, it looks so good, go me. I did have fun placing little cat decals around the place because I was like, well, okay, you can either headcanon it as it's more cats around the place, pretend they're real, or it's just fun little decorations because obviously the owners of this business love cats. They saw cat-themed things and they went, yes, we need them. Just like the little cat statue and the cat hedge and the little cat sculptures and the cat planters. You know, if it comes in a cat shape, they want it, they have it. Maybe they run maybe I should build like their sister business that's like a daycare, but all of the toys are the cat-themed toys. It doesn't even need to be a business. I should just actually play with Katarina Lynx, and if she has a family and has a kid, just have all the cat toys. Or any cat-loving family, you know. Maybe it's another house build I could do sometime. Just cat lover family. But hey, screenshots. I hope you like. If you do like, it's up on my gallery. My ID is Shrimp Chew. This is literally just called Cat Café on the gallery. Listen, I'm sick. I wasn't gonna be thinking up nice snazzy names. It's functional, it's searchable. If you enjoyed this and my rambling, please feel free to check out the rest of my content. I do have a bunch of other builds that are both like commercial and residential. Sometimes I recreate things from like TV shows or other games. And if you really, really want, you should really check out my playlists because I have bigger playlists because I used to upload on my other channel with sim builds, so I shoved all of those into my playlist as well. Thumbs up. Hope you have a good day. Stay healthy. Go be hydrated.